It's time for Let's Test It.
All right, guys, today we're going to test out this electric drill refitting plate shears. Now, this fits on the front of a drill, and I couldn't get it to fit on any one of my regular ones, so I had to pull out another old tested here to see how it does. So it goes through here, and it's meant for cutting sheet metal. Let's give this thing a shot. Half the parts are still in the box here because the instructions are, well, unintelligible. Let's give this a shot here. Here's a piece of thin stainless. Let's see how this works. Get around this. Okay, that doesn't work like that. Let's try it here. Try the other side. Try something a little less aggressive here. Try just along the edge here. Get started. All right, you gun it, it cuts it, but there's not really any good way to steer that, but it did cut through it. Left kind of a serrated edge on the outside because of the teeth of the gear here. Let's go with a piece of steel here. A little bit thicker. One thing I don't like about this already is I can't hold that, the drill and the handle, and hold the steel here, so it's kind of a two-person job at best. So that handle really isn't useful. Let's try this again. We're gonna go with some thicker steel. All right, that works pretty good. One thing is you don't really have too much control, so it's a straight cut only. And I notice that it always kind of hooks to the right. See if I can get a straight cut with that, if I steer it. Okay, you can kind of steer it a little bit, but it's hard without having an extra hand on it. So that is working there. Well, let's go with a piece of even thicker steel. I'm going to try to just take a 1/4 inch off the edge of this. This might be too much for it. Wow, there's no way to control that. Let's try this other side over here. Try it again. All right, it does cut it, but I tell you what, it is pretty hokey. I'm going to give this thing 2 out of 5 stars because it does cut, but it doesn't make any sense. You're better off getting the real tool. All right, guys, today we're going to test out these indestructible grinding wheels, or so they say on the Amazon listing. Let's see how indestructible these things are. So I've got 3 materials we're going to cut today. Some mirror tile. We're going to go for some regular ceramic tile and, of course, some 1/2 inch rebar. Let's get to cutting and see how this thing does. That's not horrible. It'll make a heck of a lot of dust, but sure cuts tile with these. Let's see how it does on a mirror. This could be too much. I'm going to put that down so I have the backing on that. Let's see if this actually works. Not pretty, but it cut it. So let's see how it does on rebar. That's probably the big push. Take a look at the wheel. That thing took it, and compared to a new one, that's indestructible. I'm gonna give that 5 stars. Kind of surprised. All right, guys, today we're gonna test out this bit extractor we picked up off Amazon. Now, these are kind of cool if you've got that stripped out screw, in that they've got 2 heads to them. One side is basically a drill bit that's meant to drill it out. And on the other side is a reverse spiral screw head that basically goes in, grabs a hold of it, and will help extract it out. So let's put these things to the test. Just drill down through the middle of this, or we can get the bit in there. See if this will come out. Wow, look at that. That did it right there. That's impressive. try one of these other ones. I've got these longer screws here. Let's try this one here that's super countersunk. All right, let's see how this thing does. I'll flip that around. All right, that's 2 for 2. All right, let's test out this big structural screw. This could be a lot for this. That's a big one to take out, but let's try it. Sometimes these are really hard to drill into, but we'll see how we do. Okay, let's spin this around and see how we do. Nope, that's the max. You know something? This thing is great for taking out strip screws. I'm still going to give it 5 out of 5 stars. This thing really works.